task force. The task force has done very constructive work in helping to refocus pain management toward the individualized, patient-centered care. Emphasis on integrated treatment is welcome, but caution is also needed. Alternatives to opioids haven't completed phase 3 testing, and the medical evidence for phase 2 testing is weak in many areas. We must remember that this class of therapies is not a viable mandated replacement for opioids. The alternatives can't replace analgesic and anti-inflammatory medication. I will also remind you that very few patients are actually at risk for addiction. Today's pain patient is not tomorrow's addict. There are no multiple sources to support that. Reduced rates of opioid prescribing in the absence of effective alternatives are not a measure of success. They are a measure of politically dictated failure throughout pain management. Recent FDA and CDC announcements recognize the dangers of mandated opioid tapers. The American Medical Association has outright repudiated the entire logic of the CDC guidelines, declaring that MMED thresholds are not a useful measure of risk. The notion that overprescribing caused our opioid crisis is an outright mythology. It's not so. And it's one that's contradicted by published CDC data on prescribing, mortality, and demographics. This task force must now, in our view as pain patients, go beyond the baby steps to recommend outright retraction of both the CDC guidelines and the so-called Opioid Safety Initiative of the Veterans Administration. Only by withdrawing these fatally flawed documents can we begin to correct the disaster that regulatory overreach has forced on patients, their doctors, and their pharmacists. The work of the task force will ultimately come to nothing if you do not address and halt the arbitrary persecution of doctors by DEA and state drug enforcement authorities. Doctors won't come back into pain management until they can be assured that their licenses are no longer at risk if they act in good faith. The task force needs to tell Congress that DEA is more than half the problem, not the answer. And drug authorities should stand down, cease, halt, and desist from persecuting doctors by extra-legal means. We can no longer, as patients, wait for governments to wake up and do the right thing. We are dying every day. Veterans are dying by suicide every day. People too long denied effective pain treatment are dying all the time, and the guidelines are largely responsible.
Thank you.
That is to stop now.
Thank you.